Trump told the country Iran's nuclear program was already crushed last year, so here's the question nobody can ignore. If Iran was already obliterated, why are Americans now paying for a brand new war called Operation Epic Fury? Because this story isn't just about missiles. It's about mission creep, rising gas prices, dead children, wounded troops, and a war with no clear end date. Operation Epic Fury began on February 28, 2026, when the U.S. joined Israel in striking Iran. The administration says the mission is simple: destroy Iran's missile capability, cripple its navy, weaken its defense industry, and make sure Iran never gets a nuclear weapon. That is the official sales pitch. The problem? The war has only gotten bigger. And that raises the obvious contradiction. Trump and his allies already claimed the June 2025 strikes devastated Iran's nuclear program, but public reporting says enriched uranium may still remain buried under destroyed facilities, which means the earlier mission accomplished message didn't actually close the book, so now the public is being told this war had to happen anyway. Even more striking, Trump reportedly moved ahead despite warnings that the conflict could trigger political blowback and drive up fuel costs. And now that exact nightmare is here. Oil surged, gasoline climbed, and the administration has been scrambling to limit the damage. Trump's message: the economic pain was a small price to pay. Easy words, until it's your grocery bill, your commute, and your paycheck getting hit. Then comes the human cost. By March 16th, about 200 U.S. troops were reported wounded, and 13 were dead. The Pentagon says the war cost $11.3 billion in just the first 6 days, and now officials are discussing a request for more than $200 billion more. That's not a quick strike, that's the price tag of a widening war. And the darkest chapter may be Minab. On the first day of the war, a strike hit the Shajara Tayyeba school, and Iranian officials say 168 children were killed, mostly girls. Reuters reports preliminary U.S. military findings suggested American forces were likely responsible, possibly because of outdated targeting data. The Pentagon elevated the case to a higher-level investigation. The United Nations opened its own probe. No spin can make that headline disappear. And still, no real off-ramp. The Senate rejected an effort to rein in Trump's war powers, while the administration is openly weighing more troop deployments, possible moves around the Strait of Hormuz, and even missions tied to Iran's uranium stockpile. At the same time, Hegseth says, there is no set time frame for when this ends. That's how temporary wars become permanent ones. What does Benny have on Despot Donnie? So here's the real verdict on Operation Epic Fury. Trump sold strength. What the country got was higher gas prices, mounting casualties, a ballooning bill, international backlash, and a war that keeps finding new reasons to continue. If Iran was already finished last year, this war looks less like necessity, and more like a catastrophic admission that the last promise didn't hold. And when leaders keep changing the mission, the public is the one left paying for it. Impeach Donnie. You know you're tired of him.